didn't do the video. Come on. Ah. Sorry about that. And hopefully I'll be able to edit that. I can't tell if it's running or not.
And if that doesn't help.
It sure does. It is running.
Okay.
Good thing I'll be able to edit.
Edit.
Right?
Edit.
Gosh. Thanks for bearing with me.
No problem.
All right.
All right.
So hi.
Hi. How are you?
All right. Thanks
Good.
for being willing to interview. I appreciate it.
Oh,
And
no problem.
just so that I'm also clear, what we want to be able to use is sort of pieces of this for marketing for
Mhm.
the training. Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay. So you participated in our training earlier this year.
I did.
And just if you would talk a little bit about the different things that you might have learned from it.
Okay. Well, I'll say what I found most helpful
Great.
was the
Perfect.
comprehensiveness of the course. I love having a binder and having that as a reference material.
Mm-hmm.
So what was so nice is that it really did cover the nuts and bolts, you know, all aspects that someone starting a private practice would want to know, from legalities to marketing to insurance. I mean, just so many pearls. One of the things that I took away and implemented immediately was changes to my website.
Mm.
So based on information that I got at the workshop,
Mm-hmm.
I immediately went back to my website and made changes. I made improvements so that my services were more clear.
Okay.
So that I could, so there's more clarity about what I do, and hopefully made it easier for visitors to my website to get information that they would want
Mm-hmm.
in making a decision of whether to contact me. I enjoyed the self-assessment. You know, we did a self-assessment at the beginning, and that was really helpful. Provided insights as to where my internal motivations and values were in alignment with,
Mm-hmm.
with my work.
Sort of strengths as well as maybe
Exactly.
possible barriers that you would be working with.
Exactly. So that was very helpful. And then we touched on things that, you know, social media is not, you know, something that I'm naturally inclined towards or that I do particularly well. So it was good just to get really practical, useful, relevant information.
Yeah, good.
I liked all the templates and the forms. You know, it was really nice as I was making changes to my website to at least have something to refer to, you know, and you all provided a lot of sample forms, sample verbiage, templates, and that was really, really helpful.
So whether you used it directly or at least to get an idea of what to include.
Exactly. It was a really nice guide for me, as opposed to trying to create something from scratch. I had something to use as a guide and was able to pull from various forms, templates, what suited me in my work.
I know that if I hadn't had information from other folks, I wouldn't have been able to do the kind of thing that I was able to provide to you as well. So
Absolutely.
I'm glad that was useful.
Very much so. Very much so.
Anything else?
You know, certainly it was nice. I enjoyed the interaction, the fact that it was experiential, you know, and we did a self-assessment and we worked on a vision statement and we worked on our elevator speech. Meeting colleagues, you know, in an intimate setting is is always very helpful.
I liked that it was a small group because then you could interact with other people and it was easy to ask questions and
yeah, the comfort level is there when you're in a small group. You more quickly make connections and get at ease so that you can really absorb the information.
And you've said something already about how you applied the information. So now that you've been doing this for, gosh,
A year?
almost a year,
Yeah.
what advice or suggestions would you give to somebody else about getting started?
I would definitely take the class. You know, I would take it again. If you know, if I hadn't, I would take it again. And I do genuinely recommend it because it's like a shortcut. You know, it reduces the learning curve. There is just, if you're going into private practice, I'm an energy worker, but anybody going into private practice for the first time, inherently there's a learning curve. By taking a class, a course, workshop like this, you can reduce that tremendously and hopefully save yourself time, money, and save yourself from making some mistakes. You know, really, avoid that. So I absolutely, it was nice. It's not something, I don't think academia really offers anything, certainly not to that extent, not that comprehensive.
And most programs of study teach you the skills of doing the work, and I know what Natalie and I are trying to do is to get people prepared to have a business doing the work, so it's that additive piece.
Exactly. And if the business part doesn't work, the practice part isn't going to work. You know?
Not for very long.
If the client, if the clients don't find their way to your office, then and stay because your processes and your procedures are effective, then all your skills will be for naught. So it is, and a lot of those of us in helping professions that may not be a natural kind of skill that we have. Marketing absolutely is not. That's something I have to study, I have to work at. It's not something that comes naturally to me. So I need instruction, I need guidelines for things like that.
And you've taken a soft approach to it, and I've seen how things have unfolded for you over the last months, and it's a soft approach that really works for you because
it is in alignment
you have a
with
soft
me.
approach.
Exactly. I don't feel like I'm a salesperson or that I, again, am particularly gifted at marketing. And it's not my personality to feel like I'm being pushy or too out there. So my way it's soft, but it's in alignment with me and who I am. So I'm still in business, so you know.
And may you be for years and years.
Thank you. Thank you. I will be. I'm sure I will be.
Good.
Yes.
Any other comments that you have?
Well, yeah, business is growing,
Uh-huh.
so you know, it is growing, and I feel like this first year has been a good learning experience from both a practice standpoint and the business, you know, of running a private practice. From both of those, so it was really nice to get that foundation.
Good.
And have that hard information, concrete information to use as I was setting this up. Because otherwise, there probably would have been quite a bit of floundering, more floundering.
Well, somebody has said that what the workshop did was to give them confidence.
Absolutely, knowledge is confidence. You know, knowledge provides confidence. I think, you know, just feeling like you know what you're doing, as opposed to testing the waters and just finding out strictly by trial and error. Especially when you're a professional.
Yeah.
You know, you're a professional and you want your work to be put out there in a professional manner. So the fewer missteps, the better.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You save a little bit of money that way, too.
Yeah, absolutely. You save
Yeah.
money, time, headache, frustration.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, absolutely. I'm very glad I took it.
Thanks, and I'm glad, I appreciate your willingness to do this too. We're excited about being offering it again.
Oh, I bet.
So we're trying to figure out how to get things out there.
Yeah.
And reach more people too.
Yeah.
So,
Good luck. I'm sure
thanks.
it'll be a success.
Good, all right. Cut.
Cut!
All right, I hope you get something usable out of that.